Hello, I'm Robert.
And I'm Jake, and welcome to this edition of Spotlight News.
Today we talk to members of Business Professionals of America to see how their competitions are going.
And later, we'll see how a past student can still have a lasting effect on speech and debate in the region. But first, let's see how these competitions are doing.
Currently, I'm working on a SET team, which stands for Software Engineering Team, and our goal is to create a video game under certain guidelines that they have set down for us.
I am currently working on getting assets for Unity and building a map for our game.
We are working on our 3D animation project, which is getting a snowboarder down a half pipe. We are using Shaun White's Gold Medal Run for our project to model it after.
First, we started this project by sitting down with my team, which just consists of me and 3 other people, and talking about a list of genres and topics that we would like to make the game about.
I started off this project by brainstorming a bit on the catchphrases used and graphic arts, like making a logo, trying to figure out a design for a poster.
I decided to do this project because I have experience as map building, but not in Unity, and I want to learn into Unity.
I plan on doing this, some more game design, along with a couple other hobbies involving Photoshop.
Animation was something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to make it my career. I just didn't know where to start or how to start with any of it.
Hopefully, they'll be getting their competitions in on time.
Speaking of competing, we head to Howland High School to see how a past student changed so many lives in speech and debate.
Amy Lowe was one of Mr. Williams' first speech and debate students. For 3 years, Mr. Williams has watched her grow and become a better student and a better speaker. But sadly, Amy Lowe passed away shortly after graduation. In the memory of Amy, they name a competition and an award in her honor.
Probably every mother describes her daughter about the same way, that they were loving, they were kind, they were patient. She was exasperating at times, but she was a kind, gentle young lady.
I think she considered herself a little bit of an outsider, and so speech and debate has a tendency to attract a lot of kids from a lot of different walks of life in school. So when I introduced her to speech and debate and some of the kids, I think she found a group of friends where she felt she fit in. And so over time, it was really fun to watch her blossom and make a lot of friends and get very confident, not only as a speaker, but as a person.
School years were difficult for Amy, as they are for many teenagers. And when she joined the speech and debate team, she found her home. She found a haven.
When Amy passed away, Mr. and Mrs. Lowe were very generous in directing any monetary contributions to go to the speech and debate program. And over the years, they've supplemented that. Mrs. Lowe has been very generous to ensure the program continues in Amy's name.
It was a way of her giving back to an activity that gave so much to her. And it was they who decided to start the tournament. Coach Williams came to me a couple of weeks after she passed away, and he said, "What would you like done with the money?" And I told him it was up to him.
We also give an Outstanding Speaker Award, which goes to the best speaker out of the field of maybe 400, 500, 600 students who come to the tournament every year.
To win the Amy Lowe Award, you have to get the highest amount of ones in an individual event category. That's the person that gets the most amount of ones overall throughout the entire tournament.
I go to the tournament every year, and I feel her spirit there. I feel the joy that she had, the exhilaration of hard work there, and I feel it multiplied hundreds of times because there are hundreds of trophies that have gone into other homes.
I've grown to see our tournament as a celebration of her life.
The Amy Lowe Outstanding Speaker Award is given to the student with the best scores who faced the toughest competition during the day.
I cannot think of a better person to represent Amy as this year's recipient, Jonna Blyster.
It's great that Amy's still able to make an influence to speech and debate to this day.
For sure. It's great that the award continues to be given and that her memory still lives on.
It appears we're out of time today. So thanks for watching. I'm Robert.
And I'm Jake.
And this is Spotlight News.